So one of the things that me and Scotty talk about all the time, if I could just mention this really just right now in our chat, the transparency punches us in the face all the freaking time. We got so many people, they're so rate conscious, they're constantly searching, talking, making calls, phone calls to people. You have individuals out there quoting rates, just guessing what the market's going to do. They're praying something's going to happen. They're going to quote something and hope they can hold out for a bounce. You've got a lag in the data that's being offered in the sites that like to quote rates to you. And it's freaking crazy. Let's take a look at this. Look at this, guys, real quick here. Because the reason I want to share this with you is because when you call us, we're going to tell you right then what it looks like. I'm also going to tell you what the market looks like and what I believe is going to happen when it comes to mortgage rates going forward. I've had guys in the last week, literally this last week, it's been a little bit more than a week because I was gone. I come back, but I told them, listen, I would lock right now. Everything's showing me in the charts that we're going to see a continued downward movement in the mortgage-backed securities. Therefore, we're going to see rates go up. I would lock now. I'm like, this guy's like, well, maybe I think I'm going to wait a couple of days. I've heard some other things from other people. What did it freaking do? Exactly what I said I was going to do. And now they're like, well, hey, what are you going to do about the interest rate for me? I go backwards in a time machine and lock it for you? I don't know. But guys, we're so caught up in interest rate that we're thinking that that's what's going to make the deal. It's not what makes the deal. Let me show you something here. Take a look at this. A lot of people like to go to Bankrate. Bankrate.com, they want to look and say, oh, there's the average interest rate. Number one, if you're a real estate investor, this is the rates for owner occupied, putting 20% down on a 30-year fixed, your average kind of deal for the average person. You real estate investors, you're the anomaly out there. The person buying houses is who they're quoting to. Now look at this. They're saying it's 6.84 rate today. Now, today is what? 5/21/2005. Excuse me, 5/21 to 2025. Sorry. So I'm getting a little fast here. But you put this on here, what's it showing from 510? It's showing the last movement on this chart is 510. That's an 11-day swing. So what does 510 do for us? Let's go back to 510. What is 510? Right here. Look at the difference where we're at here. That's a big swing. That's a big freaking swing. So this is, well, basically we're going into the ninth because there is no 10. So that was a weekend. So take a look at this. Look at the big difference here. Look at the gap. That's a monster gap. We're looking at that big of a gap. So they're holding out before they issue more information. So when you're out there looking around and saying, hey, what's going on with the interest rates? Well, the bank rate says it's this. Well, guys, look at the big difference here. That interest rate has moved so much since then. We're at the very top of the channel. We're going to the very bottom of the channel. This right here, this much movement is going to equate out to, and I'm going to measure it for you so you can see where we're landing. That's 78 basis points. That's 0.75% in cost higher, which could easily be about 3/8 of a point. So we're talking about 7.1, maybe even a 7.2 interest rate, who should be getting quoted right now on bank rate, but they're actually talking about a different rate. That's how much movement has happened since that date. That's what we're looking at. So when you're talking about what you see online, understand what you're seeing online. Understand what people are quoting from. Understand that they're probably praying for a bounce here. So they're going to quote you something they think might be down the path. What might end up being in the next few days if the market does turn around. I'm looking at the news here, and the Fed might lower the rate. We've proven over and over and over and over again, every time the Fed has lowered the rate, the rates have gone up. So if people are telling you, hey, we're waiting for the Fed to lower, they don't know what they're talking about. So I'm giving this information to you to be a little bit more discerning about how you're looking at interest rates. Interest rates, again, shouldn't matter to you if you're doing investment properties. Yes, it's kind of nice to get a little bit better interest rate, a quarter or 3/8, to feel better about it. That's all it is. It's an emotional part of you. You should be looking at the numbers. Do the numbers work on this deal or do the numbers not work on this deal? That's it. If it does not work in the manner that you need it to work to feel confident and comfortable to buy that property, and you need the interest rates to move to a certain point before you'll buy it, then you're not buying properly, period. If you need to understand this, reach out to us. We will guide you through what I look at. But most of my investors who are very successful, I've been working on this stuff since 1997. I can see the real successful ones. I can see the ones that worry themselves to death and the ones who go and buy for cash on cash return and put themselves in a really, really poor position because they look at all the other angles on that property and it's eating them alive. Cash on cash return, when it's your main metric, has a high risk of eating you alive if you're not looking at the other factors of it. Because a lot of times in today's world, to get those 9, 10, 12, 13, 14% cash on cash returns, you're sacrificing other things. Those things are a monster sacrifice. If you don't understand what you're sacrificing there, then you're not understanding real estate investing yet. If that's not there, then we need to talk. Also, how's your structure? How are you going to hand this off to your family? How's your entities built? How are you put together there? Has your lender even talked to you about those? Has the people you've interacted with shared with you how to build that up? Or have the people you talked to said, hey, it's going to cost you 15 grand to have the right structure? No, it doesn't. There's a lot better thing. We're not just the guys who close loans. We can help guide you to the people who set your structure up properly and not charge you a freaking fortune to do it. You're getting taken advantage of by all these other people because they just want to make a buck on you. We're trying to help you make you successful and change the lives of the generations, 2 generations from us. And I'm looking at my grandkids and I'm trying to make something happen for them. I'm going to do the same for you. If you don't have them yet, if you're not in a position where you've got grandkids, just wait. You'll get into my spot. You wonder why the hell you were getting caught up in the wrong thing today. Believe me, when you see the eyes and the faces on those little boogers running around, changes exactly why you go about what you're going about right now. And you know what's ahead of them because of what we're staring at today. It only gets worse. So it's up to you to change the direction of things for your family and for them, period. I don't know what more to tell you. And I pray to all things holy you're paying attention because you can change it now. You could be the catalyst that changes everything for your family right now, but you got to think right. You got to have the right people on your team. You got to be looking at things correctly, not just what's my rate. If you're worried about what the rate is, you're going to get suckered by a lot of people. Are going to drag you into things, and it's going to be dragging you into a lot of things you don't want to get into. But that's up to you. You're the CEO of your real estate investment business. I'm just here to scream and alert you to what's ahead. I'm here to help you do the best I can to help protect it. That's all I got. So I'll talk to you guys very, very soon.